And this is what the final product looks like. Wish you guys could smell it.
You got my hands, Carrie, Chrissy. Got my mama and dad too. Got my brothers, Dylan and Ethan. My grandma, my cousins too. It's the family channel all day. We're gonna have some fun today. It's the family channel.
Alright, now we're gonna do fried chicken today. You want your chicken thawed before you fry it. Really thawed. Helps it cook faster, and if you get cold frozen chicken, it'll put ice in the oil and it'll make it taste, it'll make the oil darken and burn. What I'm doing now is I'm taking some chicken flavored bouillon, and I'm gonna make a brine and let my chicken soak in it for a little bit before I fry it, before I bread it. You can use salt and pepper. I'm just using the bouillon to make it a little bit more flavorful. And it helps to like salt get into your chicken so it doesn't taste bland underneath the skin. And of course I'd have to go in there and get a spoon, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it. Okay, that's good. I put 2 tablespoons of bouillon powder in it. We're gonna get our chicken. We're gonna let it soak. A lot of people do it overnight. I just, you know, I'm late on everything, so I didn't do it last night. So we're doing ours a little while, like an hour or so before we cook it. And I was trying to see if I had some legs, but I didn't. I don't have any right now. So we're just gonna do breast, boneless breast. Okay. Alright. Remember, cleaning as you go, it makes it easier. I'm gonna move that back a little bit because I have a doggy and she might love the smell and try to get it. Because right now she's still nursing her 9 puppies ever so often, and she's eating like a piggy. So she thinks everything's hers, but it's not. Also, you're gonna need cooking oil. I'm gonna pan fry mine. I used to have a deep fryer, but I don't have one anymore. So we're gonna do pan fry.
I need to invest in getting a deep fryer.
I know. And then you're gonna need all-purpose flour, salt, pepper, egg, milk to make your coating for your chicken. Okay. Take the bags out, please.
And Dylan is the star on Cooking with Tonya.
Yep. Dylan's my sous chef sometimes.
He's our senior.
Yeah.
Not senior citizen.
Well, sometimes he acts like one. He has the attitude of a senior citizen.
She's in the rain. Poor thing.
We're cleaning things right now. And we're going to put them up to get my cabinet and my countertops back.
Well.
You know, because it's a sin to have a countertop in the house. It's frowned upon because they certainly don't like giving it to us. You clean these countertops 4 or 5 times a day, guaranteed it's going to be dirty again.
Yep.
Not even real dirty. It's just clutter.
Yeah, because the kids get things out and don't put it back.
Like that.
Yep.
And like the toaster that I'm about to put up.
And I'm sure you guys know the struggle. The struggle is real.
Yep. Everything's just smudgy and has fingerprints on it. I know I have a real problem. It's an OCD thing. I've worked in a kitchen for a long time at a restaurant, so there's just things that I can't have around me or it drives me up the wall. When you start reading all those horror stories about this sickness and that sickness and all these things that all these things carry, it's just kind of gross. It really grosses you out, so can you take the trash out, please, sir? Thank you. Dylan is always contrary, most of the time. I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough space for, prep and all that.
What are you making?
We're going to do fried chicken, pan fried chicken. You're going to have to help me in a little while because you love me. He loves me so very much. Can you tell how excited he is about life?
I need to unload the dishwasher and start loading again.
Oh yeah, the many joys, like I said, of having a house with children.
Can you get that bag on the
Trash can. I don't know what to do.
They're up beside the house, huh?
Alright, I'll get on this.
Okay.
Thank you, babe.
Please, thank you so much, sir.
Because the kitty cat's getting into that one.
Yeah, we now have a kitty cat to add to our zoo.
Yeah. But if you watch our vlogs, you've seen it.
Yeah. I told people I'm going to start charging admission. Because, when you visit a zoo, it's not free.
No.
And I have my own here now, so. Ugh. Sorry, that was rotten milk and it didn't smell very good. Hi, Dixie. Bye, Dixie. I love our little Dixie, but she gets a little annoying at times. Like I said, now because she's pregnant, or she's nursing babies, so she feels like she needs about 80,000 calories.
Every time somebody eats, she's right there on top of you.
She feels like she just has to eat every time somebody has something in their hand. I might have to find somewhere else to put that. That's gonna kill somebody one day. Me getting it in and out.
Probably me.
Or me. Both of us are sort of accident prone, so it's gonna get one of us. We just haven't decided which one of us yet. But it's gonna get not gonna work. Okay, we'll find somewhere to put you. I really need more room in my house. I'm telling you. Here's the last of our chicken that we're gonna put in the frying. Then when we come back, we'll be frying. So, prepping it and frying. So we'll see you later. Alright, we're back. We're about to make our breader mix. They have chicken breader that's already made at the store if you don't really feel like making your own. You can use breadcrumbs or corn flakes or pretty much anything. Crushed up Fritos. A lot of people use different things. But for us, it's a little bit of AP flour, salt, pepper, seasoned salt. Okay, seasoned salt. Where's my pepper? I know it's going to sound really gross, but you need to taste it. Because if you like the taste of it, then your chicken's going to have the same good flavor. We live in Redneck Central, so sometimes you're gonna hear gunshots and weird things like that. I know that looked really weird. I know.
She said,
Then you're gonna need another bowl with some eggs in it. Not that one. Yeah, I looked at them the wrong one. I like using these little Pyrex bowls.
yeah, my Pyrex bowls. I've seen that.
Just gonna crack a few eggs. Say I'm using 6. And I do it one-handed because I've been cracking eggs for 8,000 years at McDonald's. So. You kind of learn to do it one-handed after a while. And then you're just gonna beat your eggs really good. Like you're gonna scramble them, but of course we're not. Just wanna make sure they're beaten pretty good. So you don't see any separation from the egg yolk and the egg. Show. Okay.
Yum yum.
Then you're gonna need another bowl lined with a towel because you're gonna want to let the grease drip off. Unless you're just a person that likes eating grease. I don't, but to each his own. Alright. I'm gonna turn my oven stove on to about a 7, between 6 and 7. Where'd I put my oil? Over here. Sorry. I'm walking out front and grab the oil. I forgot it. Okay. You're going to fill your pan up about a quarter of the way with oil. You got to sit here and let your oil get hot. See if I can find my little thermometer. If the guys haven't lost all of them outside playing with them on the grill. Because they tend to leave a lot of my things out there on the grill. Because they don't bring them back in, then they get rained on and ruined and stuff like that. So. I'm not seeing my thermometer. You want your oil to be about 350 degrees. I'm not seeing any of my thermometers, which is go outside and see if I can find one real quick. Well, I guess I'm stuck just having to keep on it myself. Okay. Because people don't even know how to leave anything alone in this house. But you gotta give your oil a minute to heat up. When it's smoking, it's ready. Yeah, and I had to do the little hand thing because, you know, I'm fancy like that. Sorry, all the noise behind you. Oh, it's all the way on the bottom. That's okay. I'm not going to use the dig because I'm not going to dig through all that. Get it? Okay. See, the oil's starting to smoke a little bit. Actually, what's mainly smoking is the eye right this second, so I'm not gonna. And yeah, I'm girly. I'm putting on some gloves. I don't like all that dough and crap under my fingers, under my nails, because that stuff is so hard to get out, especially on a ring or something. Are you ready for your examination?
Nope.
Turn your head and cough.
Nope.
There's lots of ways people do it. This is just one of the ways. People can do it in a pan in the oven, or you can do deep fry or air fryer. I'm just going to turn on my fan so I don't smoke the whole house up. Yeah, I'm a little weird. It's okay. That's why you watch to see what weird thing I'm gonna do this week. Right now, I'm getting some Brussels sprouts. We're gonna cook some Brussels sprouts with it. Me and Chrissy love Brussels sprouts. Love us some Brussels. A lot of people, I just do water, salt, and butter. The butter makes everything better. And really, butter's not any worse than most of the other things you put in stuff. And like always, we're going to get a spoon and taste the water. Make sure it's salty enough. I have to let it heat a little bit because the salt is not going to melt, like go into the water, dissolve without heat. Try about a half a tablespoon of salt for this at first, just to see what it does. Like I said, wait till it heats up before you taste it, because then the water, the salt not dissolved, you're going to think there's not enough salt, and then you're going to over salt it. That's not that good either. So. It's getting there. You don't want to throw things on too soon. It looks good. It's been sitting in that brine for a couple hours now. The chicken should have soaked some of the salt and flavor in it. And like I said, that's my stove. See, you can see a little bit of smoke starting to rise from the oil. There's a little bit of bubbles on the bottom, so the oil's getting ready. Still would like to find my thermometer, and I still probably don't know where it is. So. The really sad thing is I had 2 or 3 of them when I moved here. Sorry, it's going to get a little loud in here because my eye wants to smoke. This is why I want to get another stove with the glass top, because it doesn't produce as much smoke. Because with those things, stuff gets down in the cap, causes it to smoke a lot. I really wish I had a thermometer. Which, like I said, I'm not allowed to have some things in my house because Everybody else likes to use them on the grill and all that good stuff, and then they don't put it back, and then I don't know where it is. We can try to find it real quick, but probably not going to have any success. Yep, like I thought, it's not in there either. So every time I think of a place where it might be, I just look, but it's not going to happen. And people can lay their things in grease with their hand, but I don't really prefer doing it that way, because if it splashes up at all, good grease burns do not feel good. I've been burnt by it before, and like naturally I'm gonna have to put my hand in this to get the coating to go on really good. You can put this inside of a Ziploc bag and shake it around, or you can just do it like this. If you want a double crispy, you just have to put it back in the wash and put more coating on it. Extra crispy, whatever you want to say. Not to utilize anything from anybody else's stuff. And shake off the excess flour. Let me see if my oil's ready. Yep, okay. Throw a little bit of flour in there. If it sizzles, then your oil is ready. See it just start frying as soon as you put it in the oil. You want to add the other pieces in slowly, because you need oil to heat time to recover heat. Because if your oil cools down too much, it's going to make your chicken really greasy. That's the key to have a greasy chicken, if that's what you like. Lower heat, more greasy chicken. Okay. You don't want to overcrowd it, because you want to have room to turn your chicken. You do about 3 pieces at a time. Cook it about 10 minutes on each side. It's 8 to 10 minutes. So, because I want to make sure it cooks thoroughly, and if you turn it too soon, the bread will fall off. And then you can smell that good chicken aroma. Smells like grandma's fried chicken in here. While these are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and put another piece in to go ahead and take my time to bread it real good. Let it sit in my breader for a while, so it can soak up that bread in real good. And we'll take it out in a few minutes. Can't wait to show you the end result. It's so good. So good chicken.
Okay.
Your mother might kill you.
Your mother might not be as...
She might not find that amusing.
I'm not recording, but...
Look at it. Look at that fried chicken goodness.
We need to invest in a ring light sometime.
I know.
Make the lighting better.
Well, that one was long, I guess, so we'll have to put another light up there.
I know, but I'm just saying ring lights help.
I know.
Because I take one. I mean, like...
What? I'm just dancing.
That should so be our fucking thing. Fried chicken's so good, and make smack your mama. Do you want Hobie or do you want to smack it? And this is what the final product looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Wish you guys could smell it.